What you want keeps bringing you closer to what you want. I mean, what you are. Genuinely, I think I cracked the code for life. I've had a couple of these moments, but that's what it seems like. I believe right now the point of reincarnation is like I remember through what I want, through my unique desires and wantings that is different than others, right? Other than the commonality need of what a good life means, because that good life is different for all of us, right? It's not the same. So that means, how do you pause this thing? Damn, I had to go all the way back up. And so you come back to earth. Remember through your wantings, that's if you obey or if you give in for your wants. Most of us give up on what we want at a very young age, because so far that has been how the society works through educational system being the first relationship that we have, right? That's where our culture and parental figure, all of that has become school in my generation, right? Nobody really, and even more than education, it's the social media that takes over for my generation. But the point being is that we come back, right? And then through your wantings, you continue to remember who you are, right? And you create this beautiful life for yourself. But I don't believe we'll come back to earth once we have accomplished to live a life that we want, meaning our deepest, truest soul calling and true fulfillment that comes from doing what we want, right? That is waking up a lot of mornings feeling purposeful. And it doesn't mean that's going to be a walk in the park because I'm living the life that I want. No, tribulations and problems must arise, because that's the only way I can grow. And if I don't grow, I'm dead. My muscle needs to grow. My emotions needs to grow. What we don't understand is that we only feel certain emotions and we only associate it with the headache and the gut feeling. But there are a lot of ways that, through a number of chakras throughout our body, that our biology try to communicate with us through the emotions that we feel, letting us know what emotions we really, really dislike, what emotions we can tolerate. It's like we are like a fucking walking language that we have to first understand before we understand others. But the way we used to do it is like the affection, the heartbroken, all the problem that you go through in your childhood, you try to make it up for yourself as an adult by using other people, which is impossible. So you continue to match up those based on your limitations and your life philosophy. And most of the time, it's misery loves company. If you're 35 and you're not in school, you're most likely going to settle for the accomplishment called family, which is not really accomplishment because you don't even get to raise your child, right? It's an iPhone relationship. As young as 3 months old, the baby's dropped out of daycare because mom needs to go back to school. If not, it's like, trading places with mom and dad, like drop off, pick up, drop off, right? It's like you accept it as a normal, like who made it normal to live a stressful life like that? Because as a society, we accept it, so we live with it, right? Before the 30s are over, you must have a baby. Doesn't fucking matter how well you're living life, right? So it's like the blind leading the blind. Those children, they don't know any better. That's what they soak in through their subconscious mind up to the age 7, and then after that, school would take over. You learn very good how to tolerate and be okay with the feeling of boredom. That's the main thing, right? And through the distractions, right? As young as a 3-year-old is already given like an iPad, an iPhone nowadays, right? Like look at how the process is happening. What calms you down? What brings you melatonin? What brings you serotonin is already being fucked, and this shit should be illegal. But they know, so it's like everything that's legal on earth right now should be illegal, like alcohol and fucking screen time for babies before the age of 5. That should be illegal in my world. Like a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old should not know what the fuck social media means, what the fuck cell phone. Why? Let them be a child. Let them have their own connection, creation, and connectedness with earth, because that's the only time that they can connect with earth. But even that time is being deleted right now. I'm not the same as the rest of humanity that is born after 2000, right, that are born in the social media. We're not the same. Our brain is not the same. Their stress trigger is like too much. They're very sensitive. They can't articulate their thoughts, express their feelings. For that reason, they have their relationship with themselves is not even good. It's already negative before like a teenager year is reached. Therefore, the suicidal rate for teenagers is number one. All this is because of man not knowing himself. How can there be a peace? And yet we go and fucking reproduce, creating more disruptiveness. If you are in the dark, why are you giving birth to another dark? Don't you feel sorry for this kid? Like, you're not happy with your life. You're overweight. You're a loser. You don't want to live life. You don't even fucking have the key to life. You have zero significance. Like, you look at yourself in the mirror, you're fucking dead. You're like a fucking entity, embodied by a fucking entity. You can't even smile at yourself. But yet, you go and reproduce. You know what I mean? So, I think that's what reincarnation is. And I was thinking about this when I was watching Fallen. And I'm pretty sure I've watched that movie a long time ago, but I don't remember. But I watched it as if it was my first time. I wonder if I'm the angel that they want to take sides, or I'm the angel that was with Lucifer, or I'm the angel that left on earth when I'm fighting for God. According to the movie Fallen, of course. All right.